I mean, overall, I just really wish that, being Mexican and my parents both from Mexico, understanding the, what they had to go through to come here to provide a life for their family. I really wish the stereotypes of Mexicans were not a thing. I know there's a lot of, saying out there of, drug dealers, rapists, and, coming from not only my family, but to know so many families that came here the same way my parents did, were absolutely everything but that. And it just hurts me, being Mexican, to hear that people are quick to say that about, why are we here? What are we doing here? At the end of the day, we're one of the hardest working workers out there. Mm-hmm. I mean, as there's a lot of, stereotypes of just basic landscapers. I mean, these landscapers are getting paid basically nothing. Mm-hmm. But they don't care because they're providing for their family. They're working till 6 a.m. till 8 o'clock at night if they have to. And I just wish sometimes that stereotypes weren't just so focused on being horrible people when honestly we're not.
All right. I definitely agree 100%. There's a lot of stereotypes out there, and especially when it's against your culture, your upbringing, you're definitely going to hone in on those things. I've always, being from New York, Spanish and Black people are like peas in a pod. Yep. And I've always looked at, the hard-working Spanish people, whether it's Dominican, Mexican, or
Puerto Rican.
There you go.
Yep.
And when I was still a GM at Wendy's, I had a 18-year-old who was pregnant, working until literally the last day of her pregnancy. Mm-hmm. I did not even think that was a thing. Even for me, I personally would not allow my woman to be working that long, right? But not everybody has that option,
Yeah, totally.
And so, when you want to have a family, when you want to start something and leave a legacy on this earth, and that struggle is something that we've all had to deal with, being first generation or being someone brought up on American soil, you can now start to think about getting ahead, right? But it's now up to you to provide that future for your loved ones that you are bringing into the world, and to change that narrative on what or how people perceive us, whether it's Mexican, whether it's African, or any other race of people.
Yes, I agree.
Well, thank you for sharing that. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.